All right, welcome back to AI content creation. We're going to check out some new tools today, and we're going to be trying to create a very high quality AI generated video that can possibly go viral because it's going to be completely 100% unique content. So we're going to get started right now. So I've already kind of done some things ahead of time because I don't want this video to go on too long. So I went ahead and went to ChatGPT and I said, write a 60-second children's story for an 8-year-old. Once upon a time, in a magical forest, there was a tiny curious squirrel named Squeaky. Squeaky loved exploring and often went on little adventures. One sunny morning, he found a mysterious glittering stone that sparkled like the stars. He picked it up and suddenly he began to float. Squeaky was amazed. So we have all this. So what I did was I took one sentence at a time. I took this sentence, and then I also took this sentence next, and then I took this sentence last. And then I also took all sentences together and I tried in Midjourney, I'm creating images first, right? So I created all these images and look at Squeaky. We come through here, Squeaky looks almost the exact same as well in these images here. So this is the one where I did the entire first part of that prompt so that we can get some good images, right? So right over here, here's the magical forest, which is super cool, right? So we're going to go ahead and I like this one right here. So number 3. So I'm going to upgrade number 3. And then we're going to upgrade maybe the glittering stone, which is one of these two, looks really, really cool. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one right here. So that's number 4. So we're going to upgrade number 4 as well. And then right over here, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all of these ones because I think that these ones are going to really help tell the story. And so we have all these. Now we're going to go click on this. We're going to right click and save image, save, exit out, and then we're going to come through. And I always find that you have to click on it and then save the image from here when it's in the big size in order to actually save it in a good format. So I'm going to go through this process real quick and click on these, right click, save image, and then just save them, right? And then we'll go through that process. We'll be back in a sec. Because what we're going to do next is we're going to go and try to bring these images to life using another AI software. And this is the effort that we're going to be putting in right here, right? So there's different ways to do this with AI. You could use Pictory or in-video AI to get this created very quickly, but it wouldn't be creative and unique like what we're doing right here. We're creating this, and this is considered AI art. This is from scratch. No one else would be creating this exact video. So that's why putting in this effort to make this little 15 to 20 second video segment right here is worth it. But keep in mind, if you wanted to create a 5-minute video or a 10-minute video doing this process, I mean, this could take you a week to get a video created that is really crazy. But we're going to go to this other software now that is called runwayml.com. So it's Runway. You can go and sign up for a free account. They give you a certain amount of credits for free. And then if you want more, if you're going to get serious about this and try to create an actual YouTube channel, then you are going to need a paid account for this. Okay. But mind you, I haven't used this. We're doing this together. I like to try these new tools out and see how easy they are to use, how easy they are to figure out and so forth. But there are professional AI video creators that are creating full-length movies using this software right here, and bringing images to life is what this software does. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to start with image, and I want to go back. What is the first part of this? Once upon a time in a magical forest, there lived a tiny, curious squirrel named Squeaky. So I'm going to go to start with image. So it takes you on a quick tour and kind of a tutorial. What's cool is before you push the generate button, you get to preview the video so you don't waste like your credits. So that's really cool. I like that. And you can help them improve and so forth. Okay. So start using Gen 2. Super cool. I'm going to go and upload an image and one of those ones that we just saved, right? And I'm going to go over here to this one right here to start off. And right here, you can see that it's loading, it's processing the image right here. So it's going to take a minute. Okay, so we have a free preview here. We have camera motion. There are different settings and so forth right over here. Generate 4 seconds. So I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to actually click on the generate 4 seconds or the free preview. Okay, you have to be in the text mode to get the preview. Now, I don't know what this is right here. Generate motion, increase or decrease the intensity of motion in your video. We'll leave it where it's at, okay? Camera motion, these are the different settings that you can look at. Generate the motion, increase or decrease the intensity of motion. And then finally, what's over here, speed. We're going to just leave it the way it is. So I do think that the next thing we have to do is generate the 4 seconds right here. Your video is queued and will start in approximately 1 minute. Upgrade for shorter times. It's already processing. Super cool. We'll be back in just a sec. And we got our preview. That literally took less than a minute. Very impressive how fast it is. We're going to take a look at it in a sec. But if you want to know what the #1 selling AI, make money with AI tool or product is for this week, you can click the first link below. I will be updating that link every single week. So the first link below, you go click that. You can be sure that that's going to be the best #1 AI make money with AI product that has come out in the last week. All right. So let's keep going right over here. So I'm going to push the play. Let's check this out. This is so really freaking cool. You just get a real video going on here. Now it looks like you're going to get the watermark right over there unless you pay for the full version. Now, what I would do is I would say, you would go back to the script and you'd say, once upon a time in a magical forest, there lived a tiny curious squirrel named Squeaky. It's going to be about 5 or 6 seconds. I kind of wish that we could extend this by, it's going to use 20 more credits. It would be cool to be able to extend it by like 2 seconds, but we're going to stick with this. It's really cool. So here you can just push the download button. So now we just downloaded that video and now we are on to our next video. You can also do image plus description. I just did image right here. So let's go and try image plus description on this one. And I'm going to go and remember, look at your script. What happens next? We have Squeaky, who loved exploring and often went on little adventures. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab this. And then I'm going to go back over here and we're going to go to, I believe we need to just exit out right here. And then we just need to go to start with an image and go to image with description right here. I'm going to go and select the image right over here. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is pretty easy to use. So then now we have this curious guy right here. So I think that's a good image right there. So we're using 2 very powerful AI tools in order to create this video today. Super cool stuff. Now I'm going to paste that in right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and generate our 4-second video and we will be back in a second. You can see right here, it's just automatically going. So the system is pretty fast. Right now it's not bogged down by millions of people using it or anything like that. I'd like to see what the traffic is so far right now. We've got almost 5 million people using the site per month. So this is definitely not a small project by any means. And as much a system and bandwidth and, server space and all that kind of good stuff that they're using, they've got to have the infrastructure and money to be able to support that. So I understand these tools when they have to start asking for money once they get millions of visitors using their site. All right, so we'll be back in just a second when that's done. Okay, so here is the preview. Super cool stuff right here. And it has those stones right over here, which is super cool because that's what he's going to be picking up, a stone next. Super cool. So I'm going to go ahead and download this one. And then I'm going to repeat this process for the next 2 lines right here. One sunny morning right here. I'm going to go ahead and just grab this right here. And I'm going to go and grab the other part and then we'll be back and we'll edit this together. We'll put it all together and try to make a little quick, at least the first part of the story, right? So we'll be right back. All right, so we have this final video being created for us. It's very fast today. Now, you can use this software for free called CapCut. You can come in here and use the cloud version. You can download it to your desktop if you, but honestly, I like to use Camtasia. So I'm going to go over here and open up Camtasia 2022 on my screen. But like I said, for free, you can use CapCut. And in some respects, it's more powerful with video video editing because it has a bunch of different transitions and effects and filters and all kinds of really fun stuff. So I recommend CapCut. Honestly, I'm going to use Camtasia right now for today's, because really we just need to speed up and fast forward these clips and get it all to match. So we're going to open this up. We can go check on this last video right here. Let's go check it out. See what this looks like. He picked it up. Look at this. Super cool. All right. I'm going to go push download on that. So we have all of our clips. Now I'm going to come over here to Camtasia and we're going to import all of our media now, right? So we have all of our media that we need to now look at. So we have all these videos right here. I'm going to open up, and then I have one audio file that I created in 11 Labs ahead of time. So you can go to 11 Labs and paste that in, and I have the voiceover done with AI already. So I'm going to go and bring that in real quick as well, and some music as well. So we have some music, we have that. I'm going to add one more track over here. So we need the first scene right over here. I'm going to drag that down to the bottom right over here. We have our first scene. We have our voiceover. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in right over here, so we know that's how long we are at. So we're at about a 12 seconds right there. I am going to come over here, right click, and I know that the clip speed, I want to make this about a 0.88. I want it to be just a little bit slower because 11 Labs, you're not able to control the speed, but that's why I like Camtasia and video editing. You're able to do that, right? So right off the bat, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go and we'll match all this up, right? So now I'm going to get my script over here. Let's go grab the script, and I'm just going to copy this, and I want to put it in like a notepad real quick. So those are like our 4 scenes right over here, okay? I'm going to put this on my other screen so I can kind of follow along and have kind of a placeholder for it. Back into Camtasia, and I'm going to push play. Okay, so that's where Squeaky is, right? So we need this extended. So I'm going to go ahead and add clip speed. And I want to drag from the bottom all the way over to where we're at right there. See? So now we can go back and look at that. It should match. Once upon a time in a magical forest. So then now we need Squeaky loved exploring and often went on little adventures. So his adventure is right here. We're going to bring that in right over here and put it right next to it. And then we're going to push play. So right here, we actually need to add a clip speed. So right click, add clip speed, and this is why I like Camtasia. This part is just super easy to do. And then we will push the next one. He found the stone, right? So we're going to go put that stone right over here. So we need this now to go to, we're going to right click, and we're going to add clip speed, and we're going to move it to the dial right there. Super easy stuff right here. And then finally, that last scene where he picks it up right over here, we're going to move this over like so. And most likely this is just going to be a right click clip speed. So this is where you're going to have to do this matching. And you have, you know, and then this is my voice, and it was dubbed with 11 Labs. It's pretty decent, but for children's stories, I don't know if my voice is that great. I have a, you know, kind of a monotone, deeper voice. It's good for maybe a podcast or something like that, but it wouldn't necessarily be great for engaging kids. So I would actually probably recommend just using something else in 11 Labs, or recording it yourself if you have a good voice. Maybe a female voice might do better for kids' stories. This is just an example, but super, super cool stuff right now. So the final thing, we're going to go and grab this, this music over here. And I'm going to go and shorten this music up right here. And then we also want to turn this way down, maybe to like a 20, maybe a 25. We'll see what that sounds like. You might have to just go up there, push 25 and enter. And then we will go and take a look at what this final clip looks like.
Tiny, curious squirrel named Squeaky. Squeaky loved exploring and often went on little adventures. One sunny morning, he found a mysterious, glittering stone that sparkled like the stars. He picked it up and suddenly he began to float. Squeaky was amazed.
Okay, so I think that that was pretty darn cool for the fact, a couple things, guys. I'd never used Runway before, so I've never created a video like this before. I don't use Midjourney a ton, but I were able to get some amazing images that the squirrel, you wouldn't be able to tell if you watched this that the squirrel looks different. It looks like a cute little squirrel the whole time, and the scene stays the same. We put together this, how long is this? It is an 18-second clip, and this is something that if you actually use your head and your creativity, you can actually create a really cool channel. This could be a fictional story channel that you could do all kinds of stuff. So this is an amazing way to use AI to create videos, unique videos. One last final touch that you can put on here is go up to the transitions area, find a cool, transition, maybe a flare right here, and then maybe a color burn right over here, and then maybe a glow for the last one. And then we would go and just see what this kind of looks like. That's really a cool video right there. Check that out. It adds that final touch. Switching between the scenes, it really helps. And if you wanted to slow this down, you could also, kind of cut these scenes and spread it out a little bit. You would have to move the audio so that there's a little bit of a gap between the sentences, a little, quick gap between the sentences. But overall, this is a pretty ridiculous video. Everything aligns, and it's an actual live video that moves, that's going to hold engagement than just simply looking at images, AI images. So this is going to take a while to put together a 3 to 5 minute video. This will definitely, if you really stuck with this, you could probably pull a video out every single day. But I would say this will probably take about 2 hours of dedicated work to put together a 3 to 5 minute video. But your quality of video is going to be off the charts. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This was a lot of fun to go check this out. Who knows, I might create a channel to see if I can start getting some views. Find a really good niche for a YouTube channel, and then you could go and start creating some really cool videos. You could create these videos and sell these services on Fiverr, and so forth. There's just so many things you could do to make money with this as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button. It really, really helps. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Remember, the first link below is going to be the #1 product right now, currently, that I know of, that just came out, and it is the #1 selling make money online with AI product right now. We'll see you next time.